right, welcome into the secret sauce. So, as I was kind of cooking up this sauce, I wanted to first start with understanding how to stop sabotaging our success, right? And that's what I wanted to talk about. And I guess to start, I needed to understand what success means. So when you want to know what something means, you go to the dictionary. So I went over to Merriam-Webster, and it said success. The definition of it is a favorable or desired outcome. Okay, yeah, great. I, I think ultimately, to stop sabotaging your success, the first thing we need to do is you need to define what success means to you, right? The way you measure success is going to be crucial to ultimately saying you are a success, right? So, uh, a literal question for you guys: how do you measure and define success? That is going to be your secret sauce, right? So, with that in mind, I believe that success comes from how well we can adapt to new situations, bringing fresh ideas to the table. Ian today was a perfect example of this, and work seamlessly with others. Again, Ian, another great example of this. I, it Here's the part that I guess was the secret that I found is that it does not come from what we believe is the key ingredient, and it is how well I control everything. Right. So when you add that ingredient of trying to control everything, you're actually ruining a perfectly good chicken wing, so to speak. Right. It's like using blue cheese. Okay. It's a joke. Kidding, Terry. Inside joke. But really, to sabotage success, the common mindset is that we have to become a master of everything. We have to micromanage every detail and focus exclusively on the outcome, right? How am I going to monetize this? But I learned the uncommon mindset of letting go because I realized that habit of trying to control everything was sabotaging all of the other ingredients for success. And that the habit was impacting my productivity, my creativity, right? Because when you have to do everything, how are you going to really be productive and get into your zone of greatness? How am I going to think outside the box and become creative? And not to mention how it affects your relationships, right? And those are all key ingredients for a thriving business. So as I continue to work on letting go, and this is a work in progress, I will be a recovering letter goer, however that goes. But I discovered that we have these preconceived notions, and that one of those preconceived notions is that we do have complete control, but that illusion of control gets in our way. What we can control and what we should be focused on are the why, what is our reason for doing this, and the who. Who do we want to be, and how is our future successful self how would they respond to an experience or circumstance that we're trying to control that we really have no control over, right? It's because many of you guys know that I believe that we're 100% responsible for our own success, but responsibility and being in control are two different things, right? Controlling leads to micromanaging every detail to ensure perfection, and being responsible is more about striking that balance between keeping things on track and then allowing room for flexibility and innovation. We have to learn that not everything has to be perfect to be effective. So, secondly, many of you know I also believe that setting goals is essential, but obsessing over the specific outcome will make us miss all of the important details along the way, those small wins, those opportunities for adjustments, that might be the detour that you really need to actually reach that goal, right? So this comes from a fear. It's just an innate fear that we have, our fear of failure, our need for validation. All right. Your role in success is not the what or the how, but instead to adopt a process oriented mindset and then refine that along that journey, right? Learning from the setbacks, right? So I guess I find it a bit ironic. This is the uncommon mindset side of my brain. Eh, Our pursuit of success, one of our biggest challenges is our own grip on control, right? It turns out that being adaptable, being flexible, being willing to face challenges is essential. And once we start seeing change not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity, a whole new world of possibilities will open up, right? We start seeing past solutions that our, control goggles never allow us to see. So I know it's easy to get fixated on the final result, but true growth lies in appreciating the process itself. So we have to shift our focus from the what to the why, and that allows us to open up new understandings. Right? This approach has transformed the way I view success, and it's less about controlling the outcome and more about valuing the opportunity to refine our strategies, our learning, our growing, while enjoying each moment. Right? There's a reason that fun is capitalized here on my book. So that's where the real lasting success is found, and that's my belief. And I hope that you guys see that as an opportunity to let go of some of that control. And I know that it makes for one delicious secret sauce. So thanks, everybody.